I pinned the wrong one. Oops. Unpin that message. Hey PJ, how are you doing? How you doing, PJ? Hope you're having a good evening. Let's see, what missions do I have left to do? Oh, really? I've had a few days like that. I've had a few, especially because we do have a roommate and he's on a completely different work schedule than my mod Jedi is. I pretty much stream when Jedi's working most of the time, and so I'm on the night schedule that he's on, and then our roommate has like a daytime schedule, so I'll go to bed at like 3 or 4, and then the roommate's in the bathroom getting ready for work, and my bedroom's right off of the bathroom. And he'll wake me up at like 7:30 or 8 or 9 or whenever it is he's getting ready to do stuff for the day. So sometimes I get like a 3-hour nap. And then I go back to sleep and I'll wake up about noon. And then I would just drag the rest of the day. I would just be so tired. Let's do some of these missions. Since we're just waiting for the time to change anyway. Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, who else were you gonna go with, right?
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that.
Let's
I
do
forgot about
this.
that.
I'm gonna get you all.
You can do this, Rapunzel.
I lassoed the
At least one good thing is I hit my 30 follower mark today, which was nice.
See ya! Sure. What?
Why, you little...
Up we go!
So we'll have to figure out what we can do for that. Maybe another 10-hour stream down the line.
Sorry. Time to fly! Worth a shot.
I know this looks stupid, but I found out this helps with like the staying in the air missions, is to just bunny hop around the map. It's a little cheat I found out about. I'm like, oh, I can just bunny hop around the map and it counts? Okay.
Is anyone really that surprised?
Yep.
You're welcome. Muscle up,
This could look
Buttercup.
stupid again.
category. Playtime is over.
Super Chisel Demigod passing through. Hey! Come on! I'm watching you. Booyah! Yes!
Yep. We're just waiting on that. While I sit here and bunny hop around the map to get this mission done.
Oh!
Way I see whatever works. Because I used to do it like the regular way and just look for maps that had like a lot of like airtime in them, and I was still having to race those like probably 3 or 4 times. And doing the bunny hops, it reduces that down to like only a couple of retries. It saves time for me. There we go, stay in the air for 50s complete. I still have to do the drift, but let's see. That'll be easy to do.
Muscle up,
Not what I
Buttercup.
wanted to do. It's like, you know you want to do NPR.
Of course you chose me. Now this is a fun.
This is electric? Excellent.
Okay, mortals, time to show Maui what you got. See ya. No. Up we go. Huh? Time to fly. Well, no one saw that. Oh! Did I mention I'm a demigod?
He's so cocky. Let's see.
I mean, who else were you gonna go with, right? I'm I'ma go handle my business.
We'll do this last one and then we'll check
Take it easy out there.
the new stuff.
I know I can.
Okay, mortals, time to show Maui what you got. Here we go! Time to fly! Really? You kidding? Oh, yeah! I could use a lift. Up here! You got me. Whip-de-doo! Oh. Up we go. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Nailed it! Good call.
Alright, let's see. Okay, everyone, give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. I do need to feed my cats. I didn't feed them at midnight. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's see. I did better in that than I thought I was gonna do. Moana. Okay. I'll come back and do that in a minute. Alright. Who are they focusing on? Cars, Moana, Stitch, Prince Eric. Oh, God. I like Prince Eric, but I think a lot of people are going to be using... And Stitch, too. Today's gonna be brutal. This is gonna be a brutal one, because Prince Eric with his bow, and then Stitch with his 360 guns. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be fun. Alright. Roy, you get a tag team of Prince Eric and Stitch? Oh god, might as well just wave the white flag. I do love using Stitch, but so does everyone else. They woke up and chose chaos. That's what happened. They were just like, what can we do this time? I think we've already done some nice stuff. Let's just give them hell. Yeah, let's just let them duke it out on the track. It'll be fine. No one's going to get upset by that. I think that's what their mental thought was. Everyone's going to love that. Yeah, that'd be another one. But then, of course, you also have to look at who else they were having in this acceptable for these races. You still have Cars characters and Moana. This is chaos incarnate. It's just bumper cars at this point with lasers. And I just might name my stream tomorrow that bumper car with lasers. That might be my stream title for tomorrow. Now, gee, I wonder why Moana's doing so well. You're saying that it's illegal, they can't do that? They did. They pulled the king card. They're like, we're the king. We can do whatever we want. And this is what we're doing.
Of course you chose me.
I've got this. Time to bring it all together.
Let's get these 6 races out of the way.
About to get interesting.
How did I miss that? I'm glad I missed it, but how did I miss that?
ocean's a friend of mine.
Hey,
Stop that!
I'm not worried about it. I'm really not into these anyway, so I'm just kind of doing it. I don't care about the skips. I realize it gets you better times, but I'm not that concerned with it. Like, I know there's people out there that absolutely love these time trials, and they, like, go all out. This is all they do all day long. That's not me.
Okay, that's all great. Ocean, a little help? Knew I could do it. I won't let you down.
141.
woo! Eyes on the prize.
Hope the wind's with me. Hey! Gotcha!
Concentrate, hero.
You're welcome! Here goes! Oh! What is happening? I got this! No! You must solve the Hey!
You're welcome.
This is madness! Yes! I'm not giving up! Ocean, a little help? No way! The ocean's a friend of mine. Easy.
I wonder if I should even attempt Maui for this one, or just leave it with Moana.
Time to sail!
Let's see. What level is my Maui? 37? Dare I do Maui? We already know Moana's gonna give me the best time. Is it just a waste of my time to use Maui? I think it might be. It'd be different if he was, like, fully maxed out. Like, I would actually give it a good try. Let's see. Yeah, because you have yours maxed out. I don't. Like, if they're maxed out, yeah, I would try them all. But my Maui's not maxed out. He's, like, halfway. My Moana is going to give me a better time, I think, than my Maui would. Alright. Prince Eric. Where the hell are you? I think I've used him a little bit, so he might be in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. He's silver. I do like that one. That one's pretty. I ain't paying for that. Plain and simple. I am not paying for that. I kind of would prefer if these colors were reversed, like blue with accents of red. I think I'd like that more. I mean, it's not bad. I want to say you probably get this one? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's that one. It's a dashing black and gold. Which isn't bad. But he has his black NPR suit on, so it's like he's just going to blend in with that car color. Like, this one is okay. Let's see what he looks like next to it.
I like it.
Yeah, I only have his 2 suits. Like, he doesn't look too bad with the red, with the pink accents in his suit. That would work. I don't think I have wing yet. Yeah. We'll try it, see how I feel about it.
Time to set sail.
Hold on. I want my season pass. I will have to spend these before the change of the season, though. I haven't spent them yet. Alright. I didn't even look to see what they were giving out, did I? I only have his beginner suit and the black and gold NPR suit. Moana. More Moana. Well, time to get a ton of season coins, because that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I only have 2 of his suits. I like this one, but I'm not paying $10 to get it.
I'm glad it's not too
I do like this one. I should get it.
Wow, thanks.
I think I like this one a lot too, though. Like, I think all of his suits look good on him. If I had to pick one, I think I would go with this one, because it reminds me of him from the movie a little bit. Just a little bit.
I like it.
But out of like these top two here, I would probably go with maybe this one, the Spellbound Royalty. I kind of like the gold accent on it. I do like the blue in this one, but like they're all good. I don't really have one I don't like.
Thanks. I like it. Wow, thanks.
Let's see.
Oh, looks weatherproof too.
I think I'll do the white, because I think that's what this car needs, is a little white in it. Some white accent color. He'll be the accent color. Let's see. Alright. I'll create the party in case anyone wants to jump on it. I know he's silver, so most likely not you, Blue, because a lot of your characters are above silver. But if you have any. Yeah, the NPR 11 blue suit's nice. Okay. What's up, Ruthie? What do you want? You just want cuddles? I'm sorry, I'm working. She's like, I don't care. I just want you to hold me. There you go. Lay on your little pillow. My setup is in the living room on the couch, so we have these like accent pillows that I have next to me, and she lays on those. 'Cause she's a queen. Both literally and figuratively. For those who don't know, a female cat's a queen.
I'll steer. Okay.
I don't know who came up with the term, but that's what they call female cats, or at least intact female cats. And then the boys are toms.
Here goes nothing.
I've read about this vehicle.
It's a weird naming system. I don't know who came up with it. You just want some chin scratches, huh? There you go.
Yes. Okay. Whoa. Try this. All sail. Sure. Uh-huh. Move. Hey.
I have no idea, because I don't have any characters that high.
Full sail.
My Prince Eric is a silver class. I don't even know if I've ran Stich for any multiplayers to see what level his are. He's probably gold, if anything. I would imagine at some point, like maybe champion level, I think you're gonna see a lot of Prince Eric's drop off just because of his autopilot. It's not one of the fastest autopilots. I think you're gonna see more Stitch, maybe more Stitches, but that's still that's just a guess. I don't think you're gonna see a lot of Stitch in Ultimate, but maybe in Champion or Grand Champion. I don't know what you're gonna see mostly in Ultimate Champion. Maybe Cars characters? Because lightning's really fast.
I won't be able to get this out of my head for a while.
That would be my best guess, though.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, this is gonna be a fight, isn't it? I don't know why. They're only giving out Moana shards.
I'll steer.
His autopilot's okay. I mean, it's decent.
Time for the grand tour.
He has good handling. He has good speed.
Here goes nothing.
But is he competitive at the higher levels? I don't think so. Hey, Effortastic, thank you for the raid. Yeah, this is going to be a fight. Stitch, Prince Eric, Moana, and Cars characters? Yeah. No problem. We're doing good, though. We're doing good. Get some rest. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, all you raiders. I don't know why I charged that. I'm so used to using charge skills, I forget to use them as an uncharged.
Yeah. Whoa, not today.
Today's kind of been a slow day for Twitch, I think, because a lot of my usual were not streaming today.
Great.
So I ended up spending most of the day watching Disney movies. At least like 2 of them.
Sure.
No problem. I do appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Stitch would be good. I am definitely partial to Prince Eric, just because Little Mermaid's one of my favorite movies.
Close, but I can do better.
I do love Stitch a lot, though. Yes, get yourself some rest after you do your dailies.
All right.
Oh, I feel that because I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow too. That'll be 6 days in a
There
row.
goes nothing. I tell you what.
And then I'm gonna have to decide when I'm gonna do this bonus stream for meeting our follower goal.
Wind in your face.
Obviously, it's not gonna be like within the next few days. It's probably gonna be sometime next week. As you can tell with my voice, as the week goes on, my voice starts to crack more, so it definitely needs a break. Probably didn't help that I recorded a video today on my computer, so I didn't give my voice a lot of rest today.
Yeah. Not today. Hey.
I'll definitely probably get Eric up to Diamond if possible, and then switch to Stitch.
Come on.
Because Stitch is a lot of fun to race with. He's also really good at pissing people off, but you know.
Okay. Full sail. Not today. Oh no. Oh, definitely.
But yeah, if anyone's ever wondered about Prince Eric, he has really good top speed and handling, so he's a great starter character.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I'll steer. Well, let's get out there. Isn't this great? Fresh air, the wind.
Yeah, a lot of people are really losing interest in the game lately with all the changes they've been doing.
This will be interesting.
I still enjoy it. Oh, excuse me. Oh. This is what happens when you stream for 6 days in a row. But yeah, I would say a lot of people are just losing interest because of the stuff that Gameloft is doing. I mean, it's fine that you want to add a bunch of big changes to the game, but you can't keep throwing them one after another. People are going to get overstimulated by it, they're going to get frustrated, and they're going to want to leave. If you want to do big changes, do it gradually over time. Spread them out over a couple of seasons.
Not today.
Let people get used to one big change before you throw something else at them.
Great. Whoa! Whoa! Watch this! Try this! Not today! Great! Ah!
I still find Disney Speedstorm to be fun. I have yet to feel discouraged or feel worn out by it. I can understand why people are feeling that way, though.
Bullseye.
You know, with everything going on and the change in the Diamond Pass and, you know, the upcoming events and the upcoming season, like, I can understand why people are not happy. It's really not for everyone. They make it possible, but no game is for everyone. Everyone's going to have a like or a dislike. For example, my dad is a huge, or was a huge, simulator racer fan. Would he like this game? Most likely not. I can't tell you if I've ever seen him play Mario Kart. You know, you can like racing, but not like kart racing. So, I mean, even at its best, Disney Speedstorm is not for everyone, because either you're not a fan of Disney, or you're not a fan of the Mario Kart style games, or kart racing in general. You know, it's kind of like the difference between people who like golfing and people who like mini golf. Not everyone loves mini golf. So, I mean, you're going to have people that just, it's not their cup of tea. And I'm talking at its best. Right now, it's not at its best. It's kind of lost its polish for a lot of people. I am definitely a Disney princess girl, so, like, I've always been a fan of Disney films, everything Disney. I currently live, like, not far from Disneyland in California, for example, so I live in Disney country.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, it's kind of like the difference between Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. They're both the same game, but with different kinds of characters. And different abilities and skills and skins and systems. Like, you can like those kind of games, but not like one over another. You know, it's like apples to oranges. Either you like apples, or you like oranges, or you like both. You know, it's kind of like that with Mario Kart versus Disney Speedstorm. You may not like Disney Speedstorm, but you may like Mario Kart. Or you might like Sonic Cross Worlds. It's all one of those things, like, you have to decide if it's your thing or not. But always give it a try. Even if it's coming out with changes you may not like, take a break. Give it a couple months. Come back. See if you like it again. If you don't like it again, then you can pass on it. You know, it's... You know, just don't give up completely until you've given it a second try. Sometimes after a long break, you can feel a little differently about things. Plus, it'll give the game time to figure out what they want to do, you know, what, you know, things they want to work out. You know, maybe in a few months, they'll have things that are more fun and exciting again. I mean, we are getting that adventure road that might be fun for some people. You know, might reignite them. For others, it's just like, oh no, it's another thing that they're throwing in the game. There's already so much to do. So it's not going to be for everyone. There's a lot to do in Disney Speedstorm. I know I got overwhelmed in the beginning with all the stuff you can do in the game. I just know from my own experience of being overstimulated easily that I just have to focus on one thing and one thing only, and not look at the thing as a whole. So that might be something some people have to do as well. Don't look at every single feature the game has. Just pick one and focus on that, and then move on from there.
Oh, this is really something.
But in general, that's my recommendation for anyone who gets overstimulated in games or in real life situations like cleaning. Focus on one task and only focus on one task. And then work on the next. Don't look at what you have to do 5 tasks ahead. I don't know if it's necessarily better. In my opinion, I like Mario Kart World more than Sonic Cross Worlds. But that doesn't mean that Sonic Cross World is bad. Like, I still like the game, but I love Mario more, but that could just be because I grew up playing a lot of Mario games. I played more Mario than I did play Sonic, for example. So I have more of a connection and a history with Mario games than I do with Sonic games. You know, and Disney is the same way. I love Disney. I love everything Disney, so I'm definitely more invested with Disney games. I think that's kind of what it comes down to. It's what you like, what piques your interests. You know, I like Sonic Cross Worlds because I like the characters they have in it. The races feel a little bit more sweaty for me. Yeah. Everyone's gonna have a thing. I mean, Sonic Cross Worlds is fun. I've played it several hours. I don't know how many hours I have in the game. I'd have to go and look. Probably only a few, but I've definitely played it. I do enjoy it. But if I had the choice between this, Mario, and Sonic, I would pick this as my favorite. My second favorite would be Mario.
I've read about this vehicle.
I haven't played Mario Kart Worlds, but I've watched people play it, so I know the game modes in it. I know the characters. Have I actually played it? No. But I think I would like Mario Kart Worlds more. Even though I have played... Of course you're going to disconnect. What else is New Game Loft? I think I would like it more, even though I played Sonic. You know, so it's... I would... You know, I'm still going to give it a try. If I ever get it. It's just so expensive.
Hey, let's go. Whoa.
That's the only downside to Mario. It's such an expensive game.
Oh. Come on. All right.
Which also was one reason I like Disney so much. You can do this game free to play, it just takes a little more effort. And that can be frustrating for some people. And I do understand that, and I do feel that, because I do play a semi-free to play way. Like, I do get Diamond Pass, but that doesn't make my grind any easier. Especially now with the changes in the Diamond Pass. Like, yeah, do I get one max out? Yes. Do I get characters every season? Yes. But I don't get the new characters anymore. And I never got the mid-season characters. So there's still, you know, a lot of stuff that was not obtainable for me without having to put in a lot of time and effort. Now, my biggest thing would be for Gameloft, I wish there was a way to earn blue tokens, even if it was only a couple at a time. I would love that for the free-to-play players. because it's really hard for them to get new characters without those blue tokens. And anyone who's played this game probably would agree.
We make a
Yeah, that's the one I plan to get. When I get the Switch 2, I plan to get the Mario Kart World version so that I can get that game plus the system for a steal.
Oh, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, it's definitely a great gift because that is not a cheap gift.
All right.
It's like with my PlayStation 5. Jedi purchased the PlayStation 5 so we could do some gaming together, and I know that wasn't a cheap purchase for him either. In fact, I just saw an article a couple days ago about how PlayStation consoles and accessories just went up in price
From Glowerhaven, huh?
Mickey Mouse is in the house.
because of the tariffs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I won't get into politics because everyone's got a side, and I'm not taking sides on this. I have my opinions, but I'm not going to put that out there. But yeah, the tariffs have made things a lot more difficult. Anyone who's getting new computers is going to run into the same issues because of the the graphic cards. The graphic cards are much more expensive now because of taxes. Certain metals are more expensive now because of taxes. So, in fact, when Jedi got his car, it was significantly more expensive because of the same issue. We didn't get a new car because we felt like it. We had no choice. But yeah, it's rough out there, man. Like, to get a console or anything expensive today, you really should be grateful for the gift you get because things are tough for everyone. I don't know a single person that's not having issues with something, whether it's finances, health, job security. You know, a lot of people are really hurting, whether they're in the US or outside the US. Everyone's going through something. You know, so sometimes if somebody's a little snippy with you, if somebody's a little aggressive with you, just take that into consideration. Maybe they're going through some stuff. I would suggest, if you're thinking about getting a PlayStation 5, if you're like me, and you lose discs, or misplace them, or scratch them a lot, or whatever the case may be, look into the one I have, which is the digital version. The digital version does not have a disk drive, and it's a teensy bit cheaper.
Oh. I won't be able to get this out of my head.
So if price is a consideration, look into that. If you're the kind of person to lose discs, because I know I do, that's another reason to look into it.
Whoa, this is incredible.
Obviously, downside is you are limited to your... Yeah, it's included. You get a controller with it. I'll double check with Jedi, but I'm pretty sure mine came with a controller. But when you look it up, you can double check on the, what's included with it and see that if it comes with a controller. I want to say it does, which would be kind of stupid if it didn't, if you ask me. It's like, here's a good console, but you don't have a controller. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't make sense for them not to pack one. Like, I remember years ago when you would get, like, a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, a PlayStation 1, you always got 2 controllers. But now that they are doing a lot of online play, you only get 1 now. I don't know consoles are stopping to give out controllers. I don't believe that's a thing. I think it does come with 1. But always double check to see what's included when you're looking at purchasing them. I do believe we only purchased our consoles through the PlayStation's website. We didn't go through like a third party or anything like that. So, you know, we had better luck with, you know, shipping and all that because we went through directly through PlayStation. And we were never missing anything.
Anchors up.
I know when Jedi, because Jedi was the first one to get a PlayStation 5 in our house. It took a long time for him to grab one.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, they have a lot of nice controllers out there now.
I shall rule this galaxy.
Where am I and what am I doing?
Just like steering a ship.
But Jedi was the first one to pick up a PlayStation 5 here, and he had to really, like, babysit his emails, because that's when they were doing the whole, like, you'll get on, like, a purchasing group thing, you know, where you had to put in, like, it was like a wait list. And we're not talking when it was released. We're talking, like, a year after release. They were still doing the waitlist purchases. Basically, you reserved a spot in a waitlist, and you would get called up through an email. They would give you a time slot of when you could get on and try and purchase one of these consoles. It was a nightmare. Anyone who did it knows what I'm talking about. Like, unless you bought it in that first, like, 5 minutes that you got that time slot, you were not going to get one. He missed out on several of them because of that. What we ended up doing was we ended up getting the bundles, because people weren't buying the bundles. They just wanted the console by itself because it's a, you know, they didn't need the game or they didn't like the game that came with it, whatever. We ended up getting the bundle for a game that he already had, but it allowed him to get it, and that's why we chose to do that. Yeah. I've had Xboxes, I have had PlayStations, I've had more PlayStations than Xboxes. Personally, I like the feel of the controllers on PlayStation better. I like everything that PlayStation has offered a little bit more. I feel like, in my personal opinion and experience, I've had better luck with their support team. So that's just me. That's my personal experience. You know, I don't think, you know, necessarily Xbox and PlayStation, one is better than the other. I think it's just kind of like Android to iPhone. You either like one or you like the other.
Careful. I gotta get that.
I'm an iPhone girl, so you know, it comes down to what feels right for you. I have small hands. Maybe one day I'll take a picture of my hands next to something and you guys can see how tiny they really are. But I do have trouble holding some Xbox controllers because they're kind of bulky. PlayStation is a little more streamlined and it's not as heavy, and I feel like the grips are not as large. So for me, they're more comfortable to hold. That's another thing.
I'm glad it's not too formal.
I mean, even like when I was a teenager, like people would watch me type and like, because you curl your fingers when you type, and my hands are just tiny. I have little mouse hands. I got big feet and tiny hands. I don't know. I'm disproportionate. Yeah, everyone is a little different. You know, I don't even know what, like, the size of a normal hand is supposed to be for a woman. Like, my hands are small. Like, if I wear dish gloves, there's at least, like, an inch of space on the fingers. But because I have, like, a larger bone, like, I have a larger boning in my wrist and everything, I have to get, like, large or extra large gloves. But the fingers are too long.
Well, let's get out there.
It's terrible. It's a real problem. Thank God I don't have to wear, like, satin gloves for anything. Like, I don't know, like, if I could even do, like, regular gloves because my hands are so weird. Like, for me, when I hold the PlayStation controller around the handle part of it, my index finger and my thumb meet, but they don't overlap.
Okay.
I have short fingers, I guess. I don't know.
Anchors up. It's like steering a ship, right? The wind in your face. Time for the grand tour.
Diggity dog! I'm excited! Mickey Mouse is...
But I would say, if you guys want, like, an example, without me taking a photo, from the heel of my palm to the tip of my longest finger is the same length as my phone.
Come on. Hey, well,
And I have a standard iPhone. I don't have, like, the big iPhones. I have a standard iPhone. So my hands are just kind of small.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think you're going to see quite a bit of them throughout these races.
Yeah. Let's go. Make way.
But yeah, that's also why I ended up getting a Switch Lite. They're a little smaller and they're a little lighter. So, like, yeah, I definitely have some kind of, like, proportion size thing. And I can't hold anything that's too heavy for very long. My wrists get tired. I find PlayStation controllers to be pretty light. I don't know what the modern Xbox controllers are in weight. I want to say my PlayStation controller is probably, if I had to guess, less than half a pound.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. It might be a pound at most, but I don't even think it's that much. I don't think this weighs a pound.
Wind was at our back that time. Oh, this is really something. I'll steer. Okay.
I hope everyone's having a good night, though.
Things are about to get interesting.
I lassoed the sun.
I've
Think I
read
can
about
handle
this vehicle.
Mickey Mouse is here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing people are running this leaderboard to get Samaya shards, because I don't know how many people actually need Moana unless they're new to the game.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe the one when he's waiting for the race to start, where he's talking about his town. I kind of like that one.
Oh. Full sail. Try this. Let's go.
But yeah, if you're looking into buying PlayStations, I definitely would look into that. Like if you're really like thinking about it, and price is a consideration, check out the digital ones.
All right.
They're a little bit cheap for sure.
Not today. Ah! Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure. To be honest, I really don't know.
Do it. Gee, thanks.
I'll have to look at the crew. Let's see. It looks like if you're asking if they're from the first movie or the second movie, they're definitely all from the first movie.
I'll steer.
I don't know why they never introduced Ariel's daughter as
Just like
a crew
steering
member.
ship, right? Time to fly.
I guess they just chose to stick with the first movie.
Long way from Glowerhaven, huh? The wind in your face. Just like steering a ship, right? Yes! Come on. Yeah! Watch this!
I guess that begs the question, who here has seen The Little Mermaid 1 and 2? Which movie's your favorite? Do you like 1, do you like 2, or do you like both?
Not today.
If I had to pick one, and only one, I would say the first one for me is my favorite. But I do like them both. I think they made Ariel's daughter look accurate, to be honest. I figure, that's probably what their kid would be like. I don't think it was well received, and I think that's why no other Disney princesses have had children. But I liked
We
it.
make a great team. Really? Thank you.
But if you follow, like, real-life color genetics, technically Ariel's daughter should have had brown hair. Or possibly blonde. But most likely brown. I guess, and I don't mean this in any way, shape, or form to be, like, negative, but if I had to describe The Little Mermaid animated film, it is a teenager who has everything in the world given to her, and she still wants more. This girl is so privileged, but she's not happy. There we go. I forgot to change the party code when it reset. I definitely, like, I probably wore out my VHS tape of The Little Mermaid because I played it so freaking much as a kid. Like, I loved that movie until I discovered Beauty and the Beast. Then it was like I hyperfixated as a kid for sure. Like, I went from one movie to another to another. Like, I can still remember my most watched VHS tapes as a kid. I don't know, she would have been a really pretty racer. Like, she looked pretty good. I can't lie. She looked pretty good as a human. Although you gotta remember who Ursula technically is. A lot of people don't know this, but Ursula is technically Ariel's aunt. And I don't think most people know that. The reason she's not a mermaid is because of King Triton. King Triton banished her and changed her into an octopus. Now, of course, with the second movie, that a lot of people are going to have questions because Ursula had a sister. I don't know anything about that. Like, I don't know if that's Triton's sister as well. But I do know the original story, and Disney based it off of the original story for the original animated feature. They just made it more friendly, and the Sea Witch, as they called her in The Little Mermaid, because she had a different name in the book. She was a sea hag in the book. She was Trident's sister, and she tried to usurp King Triton. Basically, she tried to take over. So she had to be punished. And the way he did that was he turned her into an octopus in the movie, turned her into an octopus, and sent her onto the fringes of society. So, of course, when she came in contact with Ariel, she wanted to get back at her brother. And Ariel was his favorite. That's a whole nother kettle of worms, but you know, that's essentially the story of The Little Mermaid. I will tell you the original ending if you want to hear it, but it's not good. Disney like to, as they call it, Disneyfy a lot of these original classics. A lot of these original classics did not have happy endings. Little Mermaid is one of them. I know the original ending if anyone wants to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, I won't tell you.
Well, let's get out there.
What did Ursula want out of it? Revenge. All she was after was revenge. She wanted to hurt King Triton in any way that she could. And she saw this easy to manipulate young teenage girl that she could do that with.
Just like steering a ship, right? Here goes nothing.
I don't remember if in the original storybook if Ariel had sisters. She might have been an only child. I really don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I read the book. But the Disney version's still fun, and I still love it, and it's a much happier story. A lot of people complain about Disneyfying these fairy tales, but trust me, they needed it. Snow White didn't have a good ending. Ariel didn't have a good ending. I think the only one that may have potentially had a good ending was Beauty and the Beast, potentially. It's kind of a messed up ending, but it was better than some of the other ones out there. Cinderella didn't have a good ending at all. So, like, a lot of these stories needed a happier ending than they originally had. I don't think Sleeping Beauty had a good ending either. So yeah, Disney did the right thing with those stories and made them happier, and I'm not gonna ever knock them for that. I know a lot of people wish they could stick to the original storylines, but it's like, do you really want that?
Try this.
Because I can tell you right now, you probably don't. I mean, I'd be okay with it. I watch a lot of anime, so I'm used to subtitles. Like, I'd be okay if it was in the original spoken language.
Make way.
I definitely wouldn't have a problem with it. I also wouldn't have an issue if the characters actually resembled their regional differences. You know, like Beauty and the Beast looking French.
Oh, that's not
You
what I was
know,
hoping for.
Little Mermaid looking Mediterranean. You know, stuff like that. I'd be okay with it. I do know Little Mermaid is more of a region than it is like a specific country, so we'll just say like regionally Mediterranean.
Gee, thanks.
Let's see, Snow White's German. I don't know if many people know that, but Snow White's German. Cinderella is English. So I would say Great Britain, English.
Okay.
Maybe like one of their other, regions, but essentially Great Britain. Let's see, Rapunzel. I'm not entirely sure where the story Rapunzel is. I want to say it's Swiss. But if anyone knows for sure, they can correct me on that. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's European.
Steering a ship, right? Here goes.
It's either Austrian
Mickey Mouse is
or
in
Swiss. It's one of those Alps countries for sure.
I know it in my bones.
Hope the wind's with me.
Now, Elsa and Anna from Frozen are relatively correct. That story is quintessentially Norwegian.
Wow. Let's go. Get back. Let's go.
I think it's Norwegian.
The ocean's a friend
Finnish,
of mine.
Norwegian, something like that. I know Olaf mentions it, the fjords. Fjords are specifically in those countries, so that kind of gives away the area. It's definitely, want to say Norwegian, but I could be wrong on the exact country.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what else is there? Beauty and the Beast is French. It's a French story. Specifically, right after the Black Plague swept through the country. So the live action did it correctly.
Try this. Sure.
Let's see, Aurora? I don't know about Sleeping Beauty. It feels also Great Britain English to me. It could also maybe be something else. Not entirely sure. It could be one of the other, related countries around them.
Bullseye.
Obviously, if we're going off for more modern movies, we already know Brave is Scottish. That one's correct.
What's this? Yeah. Huh. I'm pretty proud of that.
Pocahontas is obviously Native American. Everyone knows that one. Mulan is Chinese. Everyone knows that one.
Really? Thank you.
Let's see, am I missing any? Oh no, I didn't want class. I want collection. Let's see. Yeah, we covered that. We covered... Okay, Hercules is Greek. Let's see. Lilo and Stitch is Hawaiian. Aladdin is something in the Arabic realm. Princess and the Frog. Okay, so that gets a little bit more gray area. If you're talking about the storybook, I do believe the storybook is Spanish. But she is Creole herself. So she is Southern American African French. It's a big old mixing pot. So she is African American and she's also French. Let's see. Am I missing any others? Sleeping Beauty. We covered Tangled. Snow White, Cinderella. Alice in Wonderland is English, so it's Great Britain English. One of the regions, at least. And then, this last one, which is Amber's New Groove. Not a princess, but generally. It is Aztec. Or is it Mayan? One of the two. Correct me which one it is, but I do believe it's Aztec? The older ones, not so much. The newer ones, I think, kind of do. Merida probably should have had brown hair, but she looks better as a redhead. I have Scottish blood, so I have curly brown hair. Scottish people are not as light as the Irish, which is what they kind of made Merida look like. She looks more Irish, but it's a possibility that is because he married her from obviously another clan. Maybe her clan was Irish, you know, her mother. Or her father, sorry, her father. I know he's considered Scottish, but he may have Irish blood. You know, you're talking about Scotland being an island. Or is it mainland? No, it's mainland, I guess, right? Irish is an island. So I'm sure that Irish families came over to Scotland quite frequently for different reasons. But typically, I would say that Scottish typically are a little darker in complexion. Not dark necessarily, but like not as light as Irish. So they have darker hair, a little slightly darker skin tone than the Irish do. So she looks more Irish, in my opinion, than she looks Scottish.
All right.
One I watched the most would be Beauty and the Beast. The one I watched the least, probably Sleeping Beauty. I don't pick that one up as much. It's not because I don't like it, I don't watch it as much.
Great. Okay. Not today.
Yeah, I do love Frozen. Frozen's a great movie. I do especially love the second one with the water horse. The water horse is a very specific, I don't want to say demon, but it's like a nature spirit that resides in that culture. It is actually usually not a good thing. That particular spirit actually was known to take children, so it's kind of like the Viking version of, or not Viking, but the Norwegian version of the boogeyman. This horse would like lure kids to water and like snatch them. Without me saying exactly what it does, because obviously I could get in trouble for saying that on the internet. But essentially, it's the boogeyman horse. Obviously, Elsa, it's not a bad horse. It's a good horse, because that's Disney for you. And I'm fine with it. It's a very pretty horse. Oh, Hans can go somewhere. He could take a walk off a short pier, a long walk off a short pier, if you ask me. I do know they covered that. I don't know if you've ever watched the live action series Once Upon a Time, but they did cover a lot of like after stories of these characters in like a modern twist. Essentially, is what they did, and Hans got booted into, what did they make him? A stable boy? I think is what he ended up becoming. Like, he was the laughing stock of his family, and they basically turned him into a stable boy. And I sat there, and I laughed my butt off the entire episode because of it. Like, he freaking deserves it.
Anchor's up.
Yeah, Hans was a jerk. I don't like Hans. I didn't expect him to go that way. I think they do. I think that the Frozen, or not Frozen, I think the crew, the Epic Cruise, most of the time makes sense for the characters. For Frozen specifically, I think they do.
Discus around?
Mickey Mouse is in the house.
Like, I like that they gave Elsa her little gecko friend.
Let's go.
And Kristoff definitely would be Sven. Hans, I think, was, what was it, his horse, right? It was his horse. His horse was too nice. But fjords are pretty anyway. And they actually naturally do have that black and white hair. That's actually a breed trait. I don't know if many people know that. That's how their hair grows. It's like the under hair is black in their mane, and then the top guard hairs are like flaxen blonde. So when you trim their hair very short like a Trojan horse, it stands straight up and it has a black center to it, and then the white hairs on the outside. It's really cool. And they are actually really nice horses. They're really sweet horses. So Disney always does the horses right. I don't know why, but they always get horses really well. They always make them dog-like, and I love that. What was Elsa's? Or not Elsa. Anna's. What was her epic crew offhand? I don't remember.
I gotta get back out there. Whoa, this is incredible. Well, let's get out there.
Oh, that's right. It's the little stone people. I don't want to call them trolls, but I think that's what they technically are. I think that's a good pick. To be fair, I think it's a good pick.
Okay.
It feels more right it should have been Kristoff's, but Kristoff has Sven. He's definitely more attached to Sven.
Long way from Glowerhaven, huh?
I come from a long line of Voyagers.
Kinda wish I'd brought my lucky cricket.
Go fast!
Come on.
Yeah, I can imagine you were really excited for that one. I was excited when I heard that they were going to bring Frozen to the game. I don't think I was here for the game, though,
Full sail.
when they introduced Frozen characters, but I had seen online that they were going to add Frozen. I think that was like a season or two before I joined the game.
Yeah. Oof. Not today. Whoa. Woohoo.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Let's go.
Well, now you'll get excited when they release Mother Gothel.
Make way.
I know you wanted her for a while.
I knew we'd do it.
Yeah, I can imagine so. Olaf he's such a sweet little snowman. Like, he does not have a mean stick in his body. I won't say bone because he doesn't have bones, but he does not have a mean stick in his body.
I'll steer.
Now, you want to talk about a ride or die sidekick? He's a good one. Like, that boy was gonna melt for Anna.
Well, let's get out there.
Like, he didn't care. He's like, yeah, I don't care if I melt. We're gonna save you. Yeah, where am I and what am I doing? I always love his enthusiasm for everything.
Long way from Glowerhaven, huh?
Things are about to get interesting.
I think the most excited I've been for a season was Cars. And then they screwed us over.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna release the one pack you've all been waiting for, but we're gonna change the Diamond Pass. Have fun! I was like, you jerks.
Make way. Yeah.
I came in on the Little Mermaid season, and I absolutely loved the Little Mermaid season. I thought it was a great season, but it was my first season, so you can give me some leeway on that. But, I did enjoy it. I really like the characters. I really like their tracks. I'm trying to think if there was ever another season that came out that I was, like, super excited about. I don't know. Like, I like them all for different reasons, but I can't say one that I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I can't wait for that season, except for Cars.
Get back.
The only one I can say that I might have gotten really excited for, and I still do love it, would be Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, she could be better, but she has good skills.
Whoa.
And Eric's pretty decent. Considering how old of a character he is, he's pretty freaking good.
All right. Wind was at our back that time.
I feel like she feels like Ariel, but I feel like some of her features need a little work. Like, I think they got her bangs right, but I can't say they necessarily got the back of her hair quite right. But then again, Ariel is a very stylized character. It's kind of hard to make that into a 3D model when you have a specific set you're going for 3D modeling. Yeah, they did Snow White well. Because Disney Speedstorm is kind of like... I almost want to say it has like a resin, figurine look to it for most characters. There's like... It's not as polished. It's not as, soft in the features. Everything has like some texture to it. So, like, taking that into consideration, because Ariel is a very soft-featured character, so is Snow White, but only in the face, really. So Snow White, like, they got most of her portions right, but because of the way their mapping is, it was probably really hard for them to do the Little Mermaid. Because, like, Prince Eric's face looks too flat. But that's just because of their modeling. That's how their models are built. Yeah. She's pretty good. I remember playing her a lot in her season because it was one of the only characters that... Well, not only. She was one of the first characters I was able to unlock from the season.
I'll steer.
So for me, that was a big deal because then I was able to do a lot of the events and things because I had that season's character.
Long way from Clowerhaven, huh? The wind in your face.
I need to be faster than ever before.
I definitely like her.
I've read about this vehicle. May the best woman win.
I don't know if I would put her in my top 3 specifically, but she's definitely in my like top 5 or top 10. Yeah, she's got really good stats.
Great.
Number 1 for me is Scrooge McDuck.
Make way. Sure.
Yeah, the game is still alive. It's trying to die, but it's not dead yet.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
And I blame Gameloft.
Make way.
I enjoy the game, but I know a lot of people are very upset with it, so...
Okay.
But welcome on in.
Sorry. Full sail.
All I can say is it is a free-to-play game. It is on most consoles, including mobile. You don't have anything to lose. You don't have to pay to win this game. It does help, but it is not a necessity. I started free to play. So you really have nothing to lose with it. It will be a struggle to play completely free to play, but I know many people, they do it. You know, you can do it free to play, it's just more grindy. You just gotta be patient with it, but they do have pay options, like they have the Golden Pass, they have the Diamond Pass. Golden Pass, you get, I think, some kind of character, and then you get a lot of the items, like upgrade coins, which are going away. They're changing those currently. But, you know, and then the Diamond Pass, you skip 15, what they call tiers or levels. You basically just get 15 levels of items. And they do have multiplayer. You definitely have that going if that's your cup of tea. It would all depend on how you play, but I would say just give it a try. Eventually you'll unlock more characters. Eventually you'll get your characters at better levels. Like when you first get them, you're going to have to level them up. No matter what character it is you have. But you don't lose anything from trying the game.
I do hope this is less confusing than it was.
Yeah, it's completely free to download and play. Essentially, Disney Speedstorm's not like other games where they're like, oh yeah, the game is free, but you have to pay a subscription to do well. In Disney Speedstorm, you're only paying a subscription to progress faster. So you get more upgrade coins, you get more character shards, you get more stuff to help you progress faster.
Okay.
But you do not need to pay a subscription to play online. You don't need a subscription to, you know, get character shards. Yeah, there's a lot of microtransactions in the game. There's a ton of them. There is a ton of them. But yeah, it is free to play. You don't lose anything to try. It's on practically every console platform. The only thing you will notice when you first join, I don't think you'll have access straight away to online play. You might have to do some like chapter stuff or something. I don't remember what the beginning was.
Let's go.
But once you get to whatever levels they want you to get to, then you'll unlock online play, and you can have friends, and you can do online races and things like that. But it is not locked behind a paywall by any means.
Let's go.
We unlocked it without paying a single dime.
Hey.
So yeah, I would say give it a try. Just be patient with the game and you might come to like it.
Let's go.
And there are definitely plenty of content creators on here who are free to play. There are plenty of content creators on here that will answer any questions you have, including myself. You know, if you ever see me on and you have, you know, a gripe or a question, or, you know, you're frustrated with something, you can always ask me about it. I'll see what I can do to help you. If you get into the game.
Well, close, but I can do better.
No problem.
Thanks.
I'm always on here to play with people or help people in any way I can. I'm not the best out there, but I do all right.
Well, let's get out there.
Yeah. Oh, they're really good. Currently, Lightning McQueen is one of the fastest racers they have.
Isn't this great?
With really good, like, stats such as handling, top speed, acceleration, all the good stuff. And their online play has 2 modes. It's what I'm currently playing is teams, and then they have solo.
Wow. Let's go. Make way.
They also have what this one is the ranked multiplayer, but they also have a regulated as well, where everyone's the same level. So there's definitely different facets to the whole game. Like, it depends on what your fancy is.
Yeah. Okay. You're kidding me.
Right now they have a leaderboard event, which is what I'm playing for. So if the higher I get up on the leaderboard, I will get rewards such as character shards and what they call epic crew shards, which is something that helps with stat development.
Let's go.
Basically, you can build out your characters to compensate for whatever stats you feel they are lacking, whether it's top speed, acceleration, combat, boost. And you have characters you can give them, kind of like a module. That gives them like plus or minus bonuses.
There she goes.
And they're interchangeable. You don't spend them and lose them. You get to keep them. So if you decide, oh, this character's not doing well with a top speed build, then you can do something else and change them out. You do have to unlock all these. That is the catch, but
I knew we'd do it.
well, they kind of have them, kind of.
Whoa, this is incredible.
Let me go right now here at the special events. They're running the Grand Prix right now, which is sort of a tournament, but it is a time trial tournament, so it's not your typical tournament. Sometimes these are just multiplayer leaderboard races. Sometimes they're like this, where they're a time trial. This is just the regular leaderboard. It has a leaderboard thing, so you do get, further up you go, you get rewards. So they're giving out 20 Moana shards, which will unlock her if you didn't have her. And you get 40 Samaya for first place. Samaya is her epic crew. It will give her a stat bonus, essentially. I can show you a character so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Since I'm running Prince Eric, we'll look at him. So these little guys here, these are his crew members. If I took these off, you'll see his stats drop. So essentially that's how it works. You put these things on and it gives them bonuses. Or you can change them out, like right here. Like, say I wanted to remove this one. You'll see his stats drop. So if I put this gold one on, it increases his stats. So basically, you can help them out if they're struggling in some way if you have these little tokens. They all have different stats that they build or, make worse. It depends on the stat you want to fix, pretty much. As you can see, they go up and down depending on what you're looking at. But yeah, and you have to upgrade them. Yeah, they have levels and stuff like that. The levels are going away. They're doing a star system thing, but yeah. Yeah, Disney Speedstorm has a little bit more of a relaxed system. So, like, if you're doing this racing as a lifestyle leaderboard, they give out prizes up to the top 50,000, 200,000 places will get something. So they have a pretty relaxed reward system. I have the Diamond Season Pass, but you can see this is what they gave you for the Diamond Season Pass. They give you a lot of stuff for the passes if you were to pay for them. They do give you a lot of stuff. Are these necessary to play the game? Absolutely not. They are not necessary. They just are a benefit to the game. And this is common. The disconnects are an issue. This is something that Game Loft definitely needs to fix, but we don't know if they ever will.
Have we met?
My favorite racer currently is... Hold on, let me go to my multiplayer league here. Let's see, where is he? Right here. I like Scrooge McDuck. The reason I like Scrooge, even though he doesn't have the best top speed, you see how his acceleration bar is higher? He feels faster in a race because his acceleration bar is high. And his skills in a race are really good. So he swims through his money, but it's like a chance, pretty much. Like, he flips a coin. If he gets heads, he swims through his money, and he sends waves of coins behind him that slows everyone down. If he gets tails, you lost out. He doesn't really do much of anything. I think he gets something for getting tails. He gets a small set of gold waves. His charge, which is where you hold your button longer, he becomes invulnerable, so nothing will hurt him. Like, if somebody sends, a bomb at him, he ain't gonna feel it. And he's really fast. He's really fast. And I like the fact that he picks up skills easily. He's very OP. He is a very OP racer. I love the crap out of him. Lightning McQueen's another good one. Mine's only level 23. I got him up to one of the higher ranks. This is Diamond. It goes all the way up to, like, Ultimate Champion. As you can see, he has pretty damn good stats at level 23. And he only has one crew shard on him currently. But yeah, he has Guido, throw tires at people. You want to tick someone off, you can throw tires at them. You can also blind them for a small duration of time. And then he has his passive, which he has after he gets level 20, I think. I think it's just because it's Disney to start with. Disney, it's kind of a niche thing. Like, you either love Disney or you hate Disney. On top of that, it's basically Disney Mario Kart. So if you're not into Mario Kart and you're not into Disney, you're probably not going to like the game. That would be my my take on it. Do you love Mario Kart and do you love Disney? If you love both, you're probably going to like the game. If you don't like either of them, it's probably not going to be a game for you. That would be like the quickest way to explain what Disney Speedstorm is. It's Disney Mario Kart.
Okay.
Then you would
Just
probably like
steering a
it.
ship, right? The wind in your face.
I will win this.
Diggity dog.
I would say give it a try. I started doing multiplayer, or I guess multiplayer. I started doing online play only 2 months ago. And I've enjoyed it. I haven't felt stressed out by it. You know, there are days where the racers can be aggressive. But for the most part, I don't feel like it's particularly mean. I don't feel like it's particularly hard to get into. Because they do have levels, they have different classes, and then you rank up or you fall down depending on your skills, your levels, all that. So you might level out somewhere, but for the most part, even when I'm losing races, I still enjoy it.
Full sail.
And every character has their own, what they call unique skills. Obviously, Prince Eric here drives a boat. So they're all, they all bring something to the game in different ways. They all have different skills. They all do something different. So it's fun.
Move. Okay.
I definitely enjoy it. I've been playing it for like a year and a half. I just got into multiplayer like 2 months ago. And about every month they come out with new characters. Next month they're focusing on some Disney villains. So they're coming out with like 3 to 5 new Disney villain characters.
Whoa.
That's because my Prince Eric, for one, has really good stats, and he's somewhat in the middle of levels. He's like level, I think, 30-something.
Nice.
It's not a pay-to-win hero. It's not.
All sail.
It's a pay-to-progress hero. So, like, the only thing I pay for in this game is a Diamond Pass, and the Diamond Pass only gives me, like, one full, like, what is it, max out character. You can max out a character to the highest level. And it gives me shards for, like, 1 or 2 other characters that they consider for that season. They're, like, randomizing them now. I don't know what they're doing next season for Diamond Pass. And then they're giving out, like, tons of upgrade coins and tons of other things. All those things allow me to upgrade my character's level faster. That's all it's doing. So, like, it's not necessarily pay to win, it's pay to progress. If you don't mind grinding hard and putting in time and taking things slow, then free to play is totally fine. Like here, this is a Diamond Pass, like I showed you earlier. I'll show you what all these items are, basically. This I do believe is a cart car color. So it's cosmetic. Upgrade coins you use to upgrade your character's level. And that's not the multiplayer level, that's just your character's actual level that helps with stat progression. This is cosmetic. Yeah, so you should be fine then. But yeah, like here you see this picture of Maui. It's 15 shards for his character, which are used to help upgrade your character to the next level. You need both character shards and upgrade coins to upgrade them by a level. The amount you need depends on what level they're currently at. So, like I said, like capsules here, these capsule things, you get a random item. These are coins to spend in the shop. These are coins to upgrade a character. Maroon to maroon is a cart color. It's just cosmetic. Then there's the tokens to help with stats. Yeah, it's a battle pass, essentially, is what it is. It's a battle pass. You're getting some stuff for paying, but you're not necessarily paying to win. So that's essentially what it is. It helps you progress faster, but not necessarily win. Like, I don't have maxed out characters. I don't have characters with epic crew that are level 5s. I don't have characters that are level 50s, which is currently their max level. Next season it goes up higher, but right now it's level 50. And I still do fine.
Well, let's get out there.
And if you play on the team mode for the multiplayer, you have a team that helps you. It's randomized. You can group up with friends and have them join you on teams, and then you can just have those people play with you race after race after race.
Here goes nothing.
I think teams is one of the more fun versions of the multiplayer. And they do have different what they call classes. There are days definitely where it can be aggravating. There are characters I don't play well with because they're a different class than I'm used to playing with. Because they have 4 classes of characters. So you have speedsters, which obviously means they race fast. You have tricksters who use disruption to upset other racers.
There she goes.
Then you have defenders who have skills that can either help or hinder your opponents. And then you have brawlers who are just they're your tanks, they're your heavy hitters. They don't move very fast.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say most of the time you get decent opponents. You don't get people who are super aggressive. Occasionally I come across one or two. It gets worse at the higher multiplayer levels. When you get up to, I would say for me, when I get up to Emerald or Champion, it gets a little harder to win. But it's still fun. And even sometimes, because you're on a team, sometimes you lose because of a team, but I don't know why I paid for that. Oh well. It happens. My fingers do what they want.
Anchors up.
It is like 3 in the morning, so... But yeah, I would say in general, it's a fun game.
I'll steer.
Everyone's got a different opinion when it comes to this game. Matchmaking is still pretty good, though, for a game that's going on 3 years. Thank you for the follow, Angels. I do appreciate it.
This car, she needs to be driven.
Super. What could go wrong?
Here goes nothing.
First place, here I come. I simply must get through.
We also have a Discord if you're into Discord. You'll definitely get notified when we go live and when we post our videos. Somebody's trying to connect and is having trouble. So when you play on teams, you have a red team and a blue team. You're always blue team. That never changes. Okay. If that ever changes, we do have a Discord.
Watch this. Try this. Okay.
Yeah, it's rough for everyone, I think, a little bit. I mean, I'm in the US, and things are not very easy right now for us either.
Okay. Oh well. Not today.
But yeah, I would say definitely for me, it's a fun game. I enjoy it.
Try this.
There are definitely times where I get frustrated with the company that's running it, but for the most part, I'm never upset with the game itself. It's the corporate heads.
I gotta get back out there. Oh, really? Thanks.
Yeah, it can be like that.
Anchors up. All right. Okay.
No problem. I am about to get off myself, so you have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you in a future stream.
Long way from Glowerhaven, huh?
Nobody rates it better than Tigger.
The wind in your face.
Get ready to be impressed.
You have a good rest of your day.
Ready for some
Get back! Bullseye. Oh no. Come on.
hang on.
Let's go. Oh yeah. All right.
But yeah, for everyone else who's still hanging out here, this will probably be my last race.
Oh,
It is creeping up to almost, like, going on, 3:15 right now. So it is an early morning right now here.
there she goes.
So I do need to go and get some sleep because I do have a stream tomorrow afternoon. I will be playing this tomorrow afternoon until most likely 10 p.m. That is Pacific time. If you're not familiar with the 12-hour clock, if you're not in the US, that is going to be 2,200 hours on the Pacific coast. So whatever that ends up being in, you know, your own time schedule. I'll probably be starting about 3 p.m.,
Try this.
which would be, what is the conversion on that? 1,500 hours for those that use a 24-hour clock.
Make way. Great. Sure.
But yeah, so now it's basically your warning. If you want to give me a follow, go ahead. You'll see when we go live tomorrow. If you want to join our Discord, you're more than welcome to. You definitely will get notified when we go live. You'll definitely see when we post videos on our YouTube channel. I might add more links on there because I do also have an Instagram, a Facebook. I do have a Twitter. Eventually, I'll probably sign up on TikTok as well, just to cover all the bases. That way, no one can claim to be me, essentially, is why I would do it. But yeah, we will be going live tomorrow in the afternoon. Normally, I do 8 p.m. to 3 a.m., but tomorrow's going to be an afternoon day. There'll be my 6th day in a row, so I will definitely be taking a break the day after that, and then I'll be back on Thursday. So thank you everyone who stayed and, you know, watched races and conversed with me. It is appreciated. I do value all of my followers. I do value anyone who wants to be a subscriber. Anyone who subscribes, the money will go, you know, back into my content for sure. So if that's something you're concerned with, like, I do plan to do some box openings. I don't currently have the funds to do that outside of donations and things like that. So if that's something you're interested in, that could be a reason for you to subscribe. But other than that, anything I receive is going to go back into the channel, whether that's new games, whether that's in-game content, those kinds of things. It's not going to be purely pocketed. So that's something you can look forward to as well. All right. I will see you all tomorrow on this game. If anyone's going to, you know, be here tomorrow, I will see you all then. Have a good night or good afternoon or good morning, whatever it happens to be for you. And I will see you in about 12 hours. So good night, everyone. Bye-bye.